Hello and welcome. My name is Wahoo Bob. I'm the Admiral of the Coast Guard in eRepublik. It's good to have you with me today. Today we're going to talk about wellness, which is similar to health or hit points in many other games, and wellness is one of your most important and the most dynamic statistic that you will have in the game of eRepublik. There are three main ways that we will focus on to lose wellness. Those are fighting, moving, and starving. The other two ways you can lose wellness are training, which will raise your strength a little bit every day, but also dock you one wellness point, and working, which you definitely should do every day. You will earn money and earn skill in your industry, but you also lose one wellness point for every quality star in your company. If you work for a quality 1 company, you lose 1 wellness, whereas if you work in a quality 5 company, you will lose 5 wellness. So particularly for newer players, you definitely want to be in a quality 1 company. Now there are also three main ways we're going to talk about to gain wellness. Those are healing, which you'll do after fighting, using gifts, which require you to have a friend, and eating, which is very simply buying food. The only other way to gain wellness is to buy something called a wellness pack, which gives you 10 wellness but costs 2 gold. Very high strength players do this occasionally to get extra fights in. This is what's known as tanking. It's often funded by the government if they're trying to win a big battle. But that's really not something that we need to focus on right now, because the average player should not do that. It's not recommended, and you're basically spending $100 to get in 1 extra fight, which honestly it's just not worth it. So we'll go back to fighting. We can do that. Fighting is very simple in eRepublik. You can find a link to a battle. Sometimes someone will give you just a straight link. Sometimes you'll have to find it yourself. It might be on the front page under recent events, or you may have to go to, well, let's find out. You go to My Places on the top bar, mouse down to Army. From there you'll see current battles. Click on that and change the filter to just the United States, or if you are in a different country, change it to your country. You'll then be able to see all the wars that have an active battle for you to fight in. Usually there will be at least one. You click on that and then select the battle you want to fight in. From there it's very simple. You have a big button in the middle that says Fight. Assuming your wellness is above 40 and you are level 5 or higher, you can fight in the battle. And by fighting you will lose 10 wellness, but you also put damage on the wall. Now the wall determines who's winning the battle. At the end of 24 hours of battle, if the wall is above a certain point, the country that owned the region to start with will hold on to it. If it is below 0, the country that is attacking will gain that region. So it's very important to have more damage, obviously. Now you can fight as many times as you want to, as long as you stay above 40 wellness. Once you are done fighting, you can then move back to the battle screen, and there is a link to a hospital. If you can't find the battle screen, go to your profile and click on the link to the region you live in, which is hopefully California or Florida if you're in the United States. That will bring you to that region's page, where you will see a list of constructions that should include a quality 5 hospital with a button that says Heal. Simply click on that and you'll be given 50 wellness. Now, if you are in a region with no hospital, this is not an option for you, so you should move to California or Florida. We'll talk about that in 1 minute. If you live in a region with some other kind of hospital, for example quality 3, you'll get only 30 wellness. If you live in, say, quality 4, 40 wellness. Which you can see is the equivalent of 1 fight. So it's very important to live in a quality 5 hospital region so that you can get in your full 5 fights. By fighting, you get a little bit of battle experience, and that's based on how much damage you did. As you increase in these levels of battle experience, you will increase in your battle ranks, which will give you even more damage, meaning you can advance faster. It's a great cycle. Also, it will give you a couple of experience points for every battle you fight in. Those will move you closer to just your experience level in general, and as you get into the higher ranks of that, you get gold for every level, which is really great because gold is very important in this game. I guess we're going to talk about moving next. Moving is also very simple to do if you know how to do it. All you have to do is buy a moving ticket from the market. Those in the United States usually stay under $10, except right around congressional election times. But we can talk about that in a different episode. Once you have purchased a moving ticket, you can simply go to your profile page, and under the region you live in, there will be a button that says Change. Click on that. You'll select your country, which obviously would be the United States, and select a region. Now, if you are in the East, you can go to Florida. If you are in the West, you can go to California. Most of the U.S. military is stationed in California, just because it's closer to some countries that don't like us. But honestly, they are both equal, so you can make your pick. You may or may not be assigned by your captain to pick a region to join, so you should join that region. I guess that's all for wellness today. If you have any questions, please talk to your captain. They'll be glad to help you out. I'm Admiral Wahoo Bob. Thanks for joining me today.